All right, so we have 2 points. I already graphed them here. We want equations of lines in point slope form, slope intercept form, and standard form. Let's start by finding the slope first. So slope is y2, -4, minus y1, -7, divided by the x terms, x2, 3, which is 3, minus x1, the first point. Okay, we're just going to put that in Desmos here because it just calculates everything for you. Over 3 minus -6. And then we're just going to turn it back into a fraction. So that's 1/3. So that's the slope. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and put everything in the slope intercept point slope form. So it's going to be y minus y1. So you can pick either of these points. Just take your y coordinate, which is minus a -7. That's going to turn into a +7, equals the slope, which is 1/3, times x minus -6, minus minus is +6. And that's it. Let's go ahead and graph it just to make sure that we have the right form in here. So it should go through those 2 points, which it does. And again, remember, you can choose either of the points, this one or this one. I just chose the first one. Okay. All right, and then rewrite it in slope intercept form. So we're going to copy this down. And then we're going to go ahead and distribute the 1/3 to get rid of the parentheses. Okay, so you're going to just bring this part down. Y plus 7 equals 1/3 x, and then 1/3 times 6. 1/3 times 6 is going to be 2, so +2, so +2. And then just take the 7 over, so subtract 7 on both sides, subtract 7 on both sides, and then you have y equals 1/3 x. 2 minus 7 is -5. 2 minus 7 is -5. Okay. All right, so there's my slope intercept form. Let me go ahead and graph it and check if it works. Yep, it goes through both the lines. So the slope is 1/3 and the y-intercept is -5. It's right there. All right, and then now we're going to rewrite the slope intercept form, in standard form. Okay, so in standard form, notice that there's no fractions. They're all whole numbers, and also a has to be positive. So let's go ahead and clear the fraction. So since it's a fraction, I cannot have fractions. So to clear it, I'm just going to multiply the whole equation on the left side and the right side by this number 3. Okay, and then we're going to distribute. So 3 times y is 3y equals 1/3 times 3 is just going to be 1. 1/3 times 3 is just 1. So that's going to be 1x. And then -5 times 3 is -15. Now we're going to move the x term over. So I'm going to do minus 1x on both sides of the equal sign. They're not like terms. So I'm just going to list this down. So -1x plus 3y equals -15. And then in my previous videos, I've showed you that, well, when you have a negative, we need to just turn it positive. But when you turn if we change the signs here, just change all the signs. That's the easiest, simple way to do it. So that's going to be positive 1x, negative 3y equals positive 15. And there you go. The only thing, just to clean this up a little bit, we do not write the 1 here, so it's just going to be just positive 1x, it's just x. Let's go ahead and see if it works. So you have x minus 3y equals 15. Yep, there you go. That works. That's it. So the answers are right here. Let me go ahead and highlight them. So this is written in point slope form. Again, you can use either this point or this point. There's two point slope forms. You have your slope intercept form, and then you have your standard form. I'll go ahead and do this next problem in this video as well. So I like to have Desmos handy just to keep checking my work. So there's my first point, and then you have the second point. It says here, write the equation in slope-intercept form. So I could write the slope-intercept form directly, but I'm going to go ahead and do the point-slope form first. It's the easiest way to do it, trust me, okay? So point-slope form is y equals mx plus b. So I do need to go ahead and first find the slope. I do need the slope. So that's going to be y2, so negative 6 minus y1, which is negative 1, over x2, which is 4, minus 2, x1, and then just turn it back into a fraction. So that looks like it's going to be negative 5 over 2. All right, let's go ahead and put this in point slope form first. So y minus y1, so minus negative 1, so that's going to be positive 1, equals the slope, which is negative 5 over 2, we just found it, times x minus x1, which is positive 2. Let me go ahead and plug it in to see if it works. Hopefully I didn't make any mistakes. It looks good. And then from here, I need to go ahead and convert it into slope-intercept form. So distribute to get rid of the negative. No, get rid of the parentheses. So you're going to do y plus 1, bring this down, equals negative 5 over 2 x. Negative negative is a positive. 5 over 2 times 2, that's just going to be positive 5. 5 over negative 5 over 2 times negative 2 is positive 5. And then last step, we're going to subtract the 1 on both sides of the equal sign, subtract it from the 5. So you have y equals negative 5 over 2x. 5 minus 1 is 4. There you go. Let's just double check, see if it works. There you go. That works as well. All right. I'll go ahead and stop the video. I'll do a next video with problems 4 and 5.